Dom Calzone, 11 home runs on the season.
Tying runs aboard. That's a go-ahead run at the plate.
Out to right field. Teoscar was playing deep. It's a base hit. Garver's coming home. Raley into third. It's a one-run game. Dom Calzone drives in a man.
What's going on, guys, and welcome to Mustache Betting, place where you become the best betting version of yourself. Let's recap yesterday. Aaron Judge unfortunately did the one thing we needed him not to do, which was hit a home run. But Judge can hit a home run against anyone on any given day, so that was to be expected to an extent. So we take that as a loss. Dominic Calzone, or Dominic Calzone, as I like to call him, because we have Big Dumper already. So why not have the Big Calzone, Big Panzerotti, whatever you want to call him. He went over his 0.5 hits prop in his fourth at bat, cashing us to end the night. So that was great. Ha-Seong Kim went under his 1.5 HRRs as well. So we go 2-1 on the day. That brings us to plus 9 units won on the day, and that brings our season total since the channel opened in the MLB to plus 15.2 units won since the channel opened. Like I said, that's pretty remarkable. And if you look at the stats, we are 7-1 in our last 3 days. That's right, we've won 7 bets to 1 loss, which was Aaron Judge, in the last 3 days. So we're on a pretty good tear right now. Let's keep the energy going. Let's keep the momentum flowing. Today for you, I have my 3 best bets. My first play of the day is going to be none other than Ranger Suarez of the Phillies over 5.5 Ks, minus 107 at DraftKings for a unit. You know I love these Phillies players here. But we're also going to take 0.25 units and throw that on him to record 7 Ks as well. I believe the odds were plus 196 on DraftKings as well. So to summarize, we're going to take Ranger Suarez over 5.5 Ks and throw a unit on that. Then we're going to take 0.25 units and take that on him to record 7 Ks, both on DraftKings. I'll have the imagery somewhere around here for you guys to make it more simple. But Ranger, a lefty, he's hit this line in only 3 of his last 10. But today, he goes up against the Twins, who rank 7th in strikeouts in the last 15 days. And versus lefties on the season, they rank 15th in strikeout percentage. Ranger, he's coming off a miserable performance, and I'm confident he's going to want to try and redeem himself this game, especially with the postseason beginning and him having some time off before the postseason begins. I believe Rob Thompson's going to want to keep his hand hot. So, this will most likely be his last chance to ramp up in an actual game before the postseason begins. But let's look at some of the Twins lineup here and their strikeout rates. Lanik, 24%. Buxton, 30%. Lee, 19% as a strikeout rate. Jeffers, 23%. Lewis, 20%. Clemens, 26%. Julian, 33%. Martin, 19%. And Outman, the last batter typically in the lineup, 46%. If Ranger gets to face this lineup twice, he has an amazing chance to cash this mini ladder. For those reasons and more, I like Ranger Suarez here to go over. And if you guys could, please like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Let me know, do I have a funny looking face? Do you like these types of ladder plays? Is there anything that you would like to see in the channel incorporated? Let me know in the comments down below. Also, make sure you have notifications turned on so that you aren't missing out on any of the value of my plays. I uploaded a little later today because of work, but typically I'm uploading usually around 8 or 7 o'clock Eastern time in the morning. So make sure you have those notifications turned on because there is always line movement when I post plays. So, thank you. I know with my first play, you were probably like, an over? What is that? This is Mustache Betting. But I'm back with the unders. We have Michael Busch here going under 2.5 HRRs. Minus 125 at Bet365 or minus 130 at BetMGM are the current prices at the time of upload. Make sure you take it on either Bet365 or BetMGM. Don't take it on DraftKings. They're trying to rob you over there. It's around minus 160, and it's probably going to go up even higher. Busch, though, he's hit the under in this line in 5 of his last 10. Today, he faces off against Michael McGreevy, who in his last 5 at-bats, Busch has hit 0 times. Additionally, in September, Busch, he's only batting .213. I honestly don't know why this line is so high, but it is baseball, so value kind of goes out the window with that most of the time. Anything goes. But let's look at the pitch mix here. Michael, he actually has a pretty decent curveball in one of the few pitches that Busch actually struggles with. It's probably why Busch can't hit McGreevy. But McGreevy, I just like saying McGreevy, throws his curveball 16% of the time. And Busch, against curveballs, he's only batting 164. Give me Busch here to go under. Third and final play of the day, we're running it back. It's going to be Dominic Calzone, big Panzerati here, over 0.5 hits, -120 at bet365 for a unit. Dominic has hit this line in 7 of his last 10, and he's on a 4-game hitting streak right now. Crazy. This guy actually got 5 hits in a game not too long ago against Kansas City. But we only need him to get 1 today. Today, he faces Tyler Glasnow, who there's no historical data against. But if we look into the month of September, Mr. Calzone is batting .304 with a .360 OBP. If we look at his metrics, his barrel percentage in his last 10 at-bats is up to 30%, 10% higher than his season average. This guy is making quality hits. He's getting quality bats on the ball. And if we look at the pitch mix here, Glasnow, he likes to throw his curveball 28% of the time. And Big Calzone against curveballs, he's batting .290. A lot of pitchers struggle against curveballs. For those reasons and more, I like Big Calzone, Big Panzerati here to go over. So to recap everything, we have Ranger Suarez of the Philadelphia Phillies over 5.5 strikeouts. Then we have Michael Busch under 2.5 HRRs off the Cubs. And then we have, as our final play, the Big Calzone, Dominic Calzone, over 0.5 hits. And that's all I have for you today. I will have an NFL video released later on in the day for the Sunday night slate. As always, make sure you guys, if you could, please like, follow, subscribe, leave a comment down below. Make sure you have notifications turned on again so that you don't miss out on any of the value of the plays that are being released. But aside from that, let's hopefully get another sweep. 4 sweeps in a week. Can't ask for more than that, right? So let's try and go for that so that we can bring the dog out again tomorrow. But aside from that, take care, guys. Have a great day. Let's enjoy this weekend. Be safe. And yeah, I'll see you tomorrow.